What's going on, everybody? It's official word here. I'm back again. Sorry for the long time that I've been off, but I've been dealing with a bunch of dental problems, some tooth infection, and that's just been a lot of pain, literally. So, kind of been dealing with that and kind of getting into work. So, trying to fit everything in is a little tough, but I'm still here to take you through my Legend League attacks. Yeah, today's looking all right. I had a great finish actually to yesterday, went plus 67 with some crazy defense. So yeah, that pushed me up a lot. I think I was just outside the top 1,000. And I'm not doing too bad today, so I'll take you through these attacks. Starting with the first one here. This is a nice one for Fireball. I probably should have came in by this Hero Hall, but instead I decided to come in, try and Fireball maybe this Builder Hut, I think was my plan. So I started my Warden over by this Mortar. Took a while to decide, but I decided to go in. I set up a Flinger down here to go get these two buildings. That was kind of my hope, and maybe this single as well, since the Expos were a little far from them. He could get it, but then yeah, the bigger problem here came with my Warden. He just got into too much damage. I had to waste all my spells on him. He wasn't taking down the heroes. I got a decent fireball off, but yeah, like this, the fire spitter just wrecked my healers, and I was like, wow. First hit of the day going into save mode is never ideal, but I did my best. I got the heroes rolling in here, pulled the poison tower with a couple of loons, got my queen working, kind of tried to funnel her in here to the town hall. Wasn't so sure she was going to get it, so I kept holding on to Royal Champion. She wasn't, so I just sent it in and cleaned up. And yeah, that was a pretty bad attack. That was the first one of the day. Yeah, not great, but that's where we were. Hopping into the second one here. I see this base, and I was looking instantly for a fireball into one of these scatter shots. Either works, because the clan castle, I think it might have been better to come from the top, but it looked like it was shaded to the right, but I think it's actually shaded to the left. But yeah, come in just from this corner. I'm going to use the siege barracks on this one. Yeah, just coming from this corner, let him walk in. And then, yeah, kind of set up a couple invises when he expires. Because, yeah, the jelly probably pulled a couple here. Yeah, that's why if you went from the other side, I wouldn't have pulled anything. But it ends up being fine. I kind of wanted him to go down here, to go behind this fire spitter into the town hall. He ends up going up, and that was fine with me. I just didn't want to go into this fire spitter, so had to keep him alive here. I was worried about the healers once again, but yeah, my queen went in and took that out just in time. Sent the heroes through right there. They kind of worked their way in. Yep, just like that. The warden takes those guys down, and we clean up with the royal champion at the back end just to save time, and that was just a really smooth hit. I'll slow down the next one because that seemed pretty fast. Yeah, into this one now. So what I did on this base was, once again, looks pretty decent. So I actually did start away from the clan castle. You see it's a little bit shaded to this top side. So I came in from the bottom for the fireball. And I just, I'd love to hit the poison tower to get the... I don't think I actually would have got the clan castle. Maybe hitting this gear tower to get both scatters. Like, that'd be a beautiful fireball. But yeah, I didn't have the invises to set that up. So I just hit the scatter shot, or the fire spitter. I get the scatter shot, poison tower, multi-gear, clan castle, all good. So yeah, setting that one up, I'm going to kind of come in right here from this corner. Okay, I guess I came in from the side because that's more straight on to that. But yeah, starting my warden right here. He's just walking. Jelly should expire around this air defense. I think he charged in directly because of how long the jelly lasted here. Yeah, so warden charges, steps up directly. I see he's actually attacking it, which means his fireball will go there. The only times it won't is if like a Tesla had popped up here and he'd already targeted this. But yeah, so send the fireball, nice, value. But yeah, the fire spitter's right here facing it. So I wanted my warden to go down right here, but I realized I don't think I could tank him, and then I did. So I saw where the balloons were going to path, and I was like, that was just inside his aura, so I went for it because, yeah, fighting two multis is nothing. The minion print's a little something, but I have that poison since the clan castle went down. So yeah, this is looking good. Figured I'd start my heroes. I just wanted to wait till I could poison him and knew my warden was fine, so I dropped the poison. Yeah, start my heroes here, and they're working in. Been still using this army. I've been debating maybe switching to another one, but I just like it, and I think a lot of the viewers, if you guys like it, I'd appreciate if, maybe you dropped a sub to show your love. But yeah, it's just definitely a fun army, very, very skilled. So you're watching your warden, watching your other heroes, and not much can go wrong if you're paying attention and doing it well. So I like that there's not like it's all on me. Yeah, send my royal champion back here and just absolutely crushed. So this one was also slammed. We finished it up nicely here, very easily. And yeah, another 3-star. Going into our fourth attack of the day. This guy's actually in one of the discords I'm in, so I really wanted to 3-star him. Once again, clan castle's offset a little towards this bottom side, so I come in from the top with my warden, just trying to fireball that builder hut to get this archer tower. Maybe scatter shot would have been better to get the fire spitter, but it's not pointing at me, so I'd rather get the builder hut to get the archer tower and these couple defenses. So I just start my warden exactly in there, let him walk, take down these buildings, not needing any spells, which is awesome. Don't want him to go to that bomb tower, but he did, and I was kind of worried for a second, but I figured it'd be fine. Jelly expires. We set up a triple invis. Don't know if I needed to make that wizard tower invisible, but it's never worth keeping the invis. What's the point? And you don't want to risk it, so I just send it where I knew it would work. Missed the cannon right there, but that's still a phenomenal. I don't think I could have hit it actually with the clan castle, so I took my value. Let my warden walk to this monolith. I raged because the king was there, and I wanted to make sure I took down the monolith into the king. And then, yeah, just sent my heroes through this side, and this one's looking really good. Just had to keep an eye on my warden, so I sent a couple balloons to tank the archer tower shots like I do. He's just fighting an expo here, so I can take my eye off of him. He'll be fine. King ends up walking, but I'll pop his ability on this mortar. Yep, to break my queen into the town hall. She's going crazy here. Lots of value for my queen. Look at those druids just keeping her at full health. That's quite insane, actually. Those druids are getting big value. Yeah, we're waging my warden as he goes to the core, and I actually sent a screenshot of this one to the Discord for this guy because I clapped it and saved my royal champion for the next attack. So I told him, thanks for letting me use my royal champion on the next guy. So didn't even place it here and crushed that one. So I got 4 more hits today. I've been watching a couple of my defenses, and I'm +7 or +8, sorry, if I can triple out and they triple out. So I'll still go positive, but not great. So I'd rather get a defense or 2, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens. So I'll hop right on into the first one here. Using the same army I've been using before. The only thing I switched out is the balloon and minion to just all minions in my clan castle. But wow, look at this core, eh? So I think I want to get this clan castle, so a fireball into this archer tower would be nice. But regardless, if I can just go in and hit the sweeper, that would take down the whole core. So I might go down from this side because the royal champion's a lot weaker than the queen. Yeah, this would be, I think the fire spitter will take down the other fire spitter. So I'll just go hit the fire spitter because that's a really nice and easy fireball. Because you don't have actually, like, 3 invises is not a lot of invisibilities. So sometimes you can't go get those really, like this, big value if I could hit a specific building in the core. But I don't have enough to get all the way in there. So I'll just take this. This will be plenty. But yeah, not getting the clan castle is always interesting. But I have a poison for a reason. And the value is just too much not to go in for this. So definitely going to do that right here. Gonna get the warden walking slowly. We should be looking good because he'll expire right around this scatter shot, and then I can invis these 3 buildings, invis those 2, invis the town hall just to be safe. I'm not sure if he'd hit it anyway, but yeah, we'll hit for sure. So I'll just make sure my jelly doesn't pull a Tesla because you don't want that to be happening. There's a double invis that just to be safe, and yeah, hit that core. Beautiful right there. Yeah, like I said, we're not gonna get the clan castle, but I'm fine with that. I'll actually let my heroes deal with that. So I'll pull my warden over to the left here. Yeah, he probably will go get the, oh, I meant to take out the other building first. Okay, good thing he's stalling on skeletons. I need to take down this building because then my warden might go into the town hall. I guess there's the elixir storage, so maybe not yet, but I want him to go get that town hall. That'd be nice. I just got to keep him left here. Actually, the air defense is closer than I thought. Okay, we're good. My warden's going to keep walking. I'll start my heroes right here. No point waiting. Nice wall break right there. Right on the junction. Going to get outside right here. Gonna take down that archer tower just so I can start sniping these buildings. Yep, so there in comes the clan castle troops. Gonna pop my king ability right here. I'll rage since I haven't used any yet, and I kind of want to keep my heroes moving smoothly through this. So I'm hoping I can take down those outside buildings. Just kind of multitasking right here. Got druids on my queen. I'm hoping my warden goes in for that town hall. It's gonna take him a bit, but it's weak, so I'll actually invest the freeze on it because he should just one tap it whenever he goes in, which hasn't been yet. So yeah, he's definitely taking his sweet old time, which is a little annoying. I'll send the RC just to clean it up, stop the damage onto my healers. He'll go down, but I think I got enough value. It'll be close on this one, but I'm just gonna let my royal champion under rage on the rocket spear kind of clean up these back end defenses, and we should clean this one up. Yep. Hopping into the next one right here. Okay, this is an interesting base. This one should be nice for fireball. Gonna got to see what I can do here. I could try and set up a flame flinger onto this gear tower, which would actually, I guess the healers would heal up the monolith. I was thinking I could splash that, but regardless, got to find my fireball here. I'd love to hit just this multi. That's actually plenty of value, getting scatter shot and multi-archer tower, rage tower, and clan castle. So I'll just start kind of from this bottom. I'm looking here. I don't want to place any Rocketloons onto the mortars since that would draw it. Took a peek at that quickly is always nice, so you know where you can kind of drop them. So I'll kind of stop right here, which is, pretty far outside the base, but whatever. You got to let the base decide, and, it's telling me I can't do that, so I'm not going to. All I got to get through is, I think I can actually pick off these mortars, and yeah, that's fine. That'll save me a couple spells later on here with the Invis, because all I got to do is take down this single, and the problem is my jelly here is going to pull a couple of these CC troops, and that's fine, but as soon as my warden takes this down, I'll just fireball right here, take down this side where it goes, not even let the jelly pull anything, and yeah, we're looking great. I think I want to pull this way for sure because I got to stay. That's way too much damage on that far side. I got to make sure I use my Invis right here. I got 3 of them, and I can't let my warden go down, so I'll use them, as I need right here, just to make sure he stays up. So no point kind of hanging on to them. Just going to keep an eye on him. I think he'll need another right here. He's doing fine so far. Yep, so he'll be doing fine. Got to keep an eye on him, though, because, yeah, it's a lot of damage with the fire spitter and stuff. So warden's kind of going this way, and then I'll start my heroes into the other rage tower section. The rage tower is currently expired, actually, and I just noticed that. So I'm going to go in quickly because, yeah, don't give it a chance to kind of reset itself. I'll test for a Rocketloon onto this air defense as soon as this wizard tower goes down. There it is. And then, yeah, the rage tower just reset. Poor timing. I waited a little bit too long there. My warden's taking heavy damage. Oh, it's an expo. I wasn't sure what that was. Yeah, so we're going to go in right here. Taking down this fire spitter is awesome. It was picking off some healers. So we're done with that, which is nice. Beautiful king ability right here. Just awesome. This one should be crushed. We just hit a nice fireball and kept my warden alive around the base. So nothing really the defender could do on this one. I'll even pop the queen ability to get a clone to go to the core. So yeah, let's just wrap this one up. Absolutely crushed. Okay, that was a really well done attack. Let's hop into another, and wow, another great base for Fireball. I don't think I'll get the clan castle on this one. These decorations are mighty annoying. I guess people are running these invis bases just trying to trip people up. But yeah, it's really nice for me. So hitting the scatter shot would get the whole compartment easily. So I think that's what I'll aim for. I just want to see how I can do it. I could get my warden to go behind the fire spitter. That would all be nice. So yeah, let's just see what I can come up with here. I think I'll charge this right side once again to get into the royal champion instead of the queen. Go right into this. I'll be able to, if I can take down this and the wizard tower, I'll have to be careful obviously with these Tesla, but I should be able to, I'm using an archer there just because the Teslas barely stay up with a Rocketloon, so that was enough. But yeah, I'm going to now invis just the expo and air defense down there, and then I'll do the same up here, taking this down so I can invis that compartment, and I should just be a double invis set up into the core. It's kind of hard to see on this one with all this stuff, so I got to make sure I hit everything obviously here and that nothing's left, but I think I'm good with this one. There's a couple of buildings here, so pay attention, but I'll get an invis set up. That should be good right to core. Nice, beautiful. We land, take everything down, just awesome. Warden, is he going up to fire spitter? Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted. I didn't really care though, because if he didn't have to fight the clan castle, obviously wouldn't mind, but also wouldn't mind if he did, because okay, furnaces come out. That's brutal, but good thing I have a poison. Furnaces are kind of the biggest op in a sense for wardens. They just melt your healers and stuff, so gonna rage early just to make sure that that doesn't happen to me, but they should go down right there, which is nice. Glad I picked those up. I did have a rocket balloon go in there, which is what told me there wasn't any more, because if there was more, they would have been pulled from it. So I knew I could poison freely without, risk of more coming out and having nothing for it. He should be able to take down the town hall here nicely, just in time. That's awesome. And we fight the... Oh, never mind. I thought there was an ice golem. I guess just my warden's fighting an ice golem. I'm going to keep an eye on him because this is absolutely crushed. But if I can keep my warden up through that minion prince, it'll be a lot easier. But yeah, this base doesn't stand a chance, that's for sure. I mean, you can't give that much fireball value and really expect anything. So I'll rage my warden here just to save some time. Don't think I got the healer, so I'll invis him as well. Yep, gonna pop right there. Double druids come in, they're hitting the P.E.K.K.A, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Yeah, let's wrap this one up. Here we go into our last one. Okay, I was actually found this base today in a hard mode war and didn't triple it, but I didn't have a good plan against it, and now it's in normal mode. So I think what I'm going to do is try and just fireball and multi-target. It'll take down I think these fire spitters and Expo, but also it'll just set a nice funnel. So what I'll do is, actually let me count, that is 6 tiles away, so it won't even hit those. So I'll just charge them right here. Yeah, like I've been doing, I probably should have went into the Royal Champion on the other side, but I didn't notice that in time, so that's on me. But I should fight this queen. Actually, maybe the Expo will be hitting me. I was going to say with no defenses on me, but there might be a little bit here. No, nice, just the queen here, so I'll get a nice headhunter in. That should be all. I'll keep an eye because I'll freeze if I need to. Nice, headhunter comes in and stops up the queen. That's all we need. Scatter shot will hit me, so I'll rage right here. 10 seconds until my warden expires. He expires on 25. If you didn't know, if you have a max jelly, it lasts 35 seconds. So if you place him first on the match, he'll expire on 35. But yeah, down he goes. I want to see. I don't really have a good plan as of yet of where to get this fireball. Just kind of taking down some of these defenses to make it a little easier to hit. Gonna go in even for this. So yeah, as soon as this goes down, I'll just double invis. That'll be nice. So I'll do that for sure. Yeah, he'll step up right there, double invis, shoot that. Nice. Gonna take it down right there pretty easily. He goes up to that Expo. I'll just send the invis on him right here. I think he'll go down though, because since he took down that storage, he'll path down to the other Expo, which is fine by me, but I just gotta know. Yeah, he will. So, and I think he should stay to the Expo. He'll be fine once he goes to it for damage. Yep, so I can wait that second. I think I like that actually. I'm gonna lose my siege barracks early since I placed it directly into an archer tower like an idiot. But oh geez, my warden actually did turn up. I was hoping he didn't go do that. I saw that was a possibility, but okay, that's no good because he's gonna join the heroes. So I gotta get my royal champion into this town hall, which isn't very easy. I might time fail this one. We'll see what I can do here. I'll freeze up to keep the warden alive. King ability will open all this up for me nicely. Dropping the king right here. I'll start my royal champion a little early on this one. Rage her up to get that rocket spear raged. Yep, I'll poison right here onto the minion prince, no problem. Once again, kind of taking these guys down. I'll just drop a single druid onto him. Another druid here onto the queen. And we're kind of working around with my other heroes. It's a little scuffed. You know, this is not how you want to approach these bases, but this is what I was given since my heroes joined with my warden. But we're still going to triple, so let's just clean this one up. So that'll do a decent day. Yeah, 307's not too shabby. Obviously, my first attack of the day was the fail, so maybe I should be doing some friendly challenges before I start since I was just a little rusty with the attack. And yeah, had a nice base, I think, with that good fireball value and missed it. So we can obviously do that, but I'm going to go at least +8 even if I get tripled, so that won't be too bad. I'm sitting 800 global right now, and I mean, I've most of my attacks or defenses done, and some people definitely don't. So yeah, not too bad of a day by any means. So yeah, that'll do it for today's video. And I got a lot of esports I've been doing recently with this World Championships, so I can definitely be doing some attacks on those. I'll be starting to record, but right now we're top 40 global. We're 9-3, which isn't bad. We just lost though, so we were about, I think, 21st. We were about the top 20, so tough loss, but yeah, we'll bounce back and get 2 more today, hopefully. And yeah, so that'll do it for today's video. I'll be getting some esports in hard mode, but there's my legend hits. Pretty good day. I'll definitely take 1 fail on me as well, but we'll be going +8 as a minimum, which will be nice. Keep pushing higher in this legend league and hopefully go for my first top 1K finish. So that'll do it for today's video. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe because it'd mean a lot to get some support and hopefully get some people to continue watching all the videos. But yeah, let me know if you have any comments about things that you'd like to see different or whatever. But that'll do it for today. So see you later. Peace.